The Master of Geography at the University of Melbourne is a postgraduate coursework master's degree which is designed to enhance a student with an undergraduate specialisation in geography or a related field to give them that extra deeper knowledge that they can then either take forward in a career in the workforce or in a research career via a PhD, ultimately into academia or into a research organisation such as CSIRO. Geography is a discipline area that is interested in processes and patterns in the environment and in people, in cities, across varying spatial scales. It seeks to understand why phenomena like inequality or erosion vary from place to place. Geography has always been concerned with the big issues. So obviously climate change, but also how we adapt to climate change through the energy transition. What does that mean? What are the implications of mining in developing countries? Precious metals that we need to move into electric cars and other appliances that are going to help us move away from fossil fuels. How we solve issues of inequality. How we solve issues of how people in some parts of the world are more susceptible to natural hazards than others. What are the fundamental factors that govern populations' resilience to be able to bear natural hazards such as hurricanes and tsunami and other similar phenomena. So if these issues are important to you and you want to make a difference, then the Master of Geography program is the one for you. The University of Melbourne is one of the world's leading institutions and has consistently ranked in the top 40 for many years, and geography has also consistently ranked in the top levels of geography departments worldwide. And so at Melbourne, that means that we've been able to attract high quality academics who are leaders in their field. And that research leadership flows down into the teaching that we offer and into the subjects and into the subject matter that we teach, not just what we teach within those subjects, but actually the topics and themes that we cover. We have access to fantastic facilities, both within the discipline and within the wider school. So in geography, we have the palynology or pollen lab. We also have an isotope lab. So both of those laboratories are dedicated to the study of past environments. We also have a coastal geomorphology lab, which is preoccupied mostly with the study of the coastline and particularly erosion of the coastline and the dynamics of coastlines. Students have the opportunity to participate in an industry placement, and so that can be either within Australia or there's a 25-point subject that is an international placement. So it gives opportunity for students to work, for example, with a foreign aid organisation in a developing country. Students also have an opportunity to work with academics who are directly engaged with government and industry stakeholders. So for example, the human geographers are heavily involved with the City of Melbourne. Our coastal geomorphology group is doing work with the Victorian government looking at coastal erosion. On the research front, every geography staff member has a very rigorous and robust research program, often funded by grants from various funding bodies. And so there are plenty of opportunities for students to engage in those projects, to attract the interest of supervisors who will then recruit them to work on certain elements of their projects. Most of our graduates end up gaining employment in the government sector. So for example, catchment management, coastal management, national parks, in urban planning, public policy development, provision of social infrastructure, but also in research. So some of our graduates end up with positions in the research arms of various government organisations, in places like CSIRO, Bureau of Meteorology, Australian Nuclear Science and Technology Organisation, to name a few. But of course, if you complete a 50 or 100-point thesis, you are eligible to gain entry into a PhD program and therefore set the platform for a career in research in the university sector.